Hello dear friends, I hope you are all doing well. I hesitated a bit to talk about the current troubles in the Middle East for several reasons. First of all, because it's kind of depressing to talk about this conflict that never ends and that could still lead to global war. Second, because I've been a bit in crisis with my channel, wondering what to do with it and thinking of abandoning political stuff altogether and focusing more on the cultural front. And third, because a lot of the reporting has been so weird and confusing that I didn't know what to make of it. But let's talk about Palestine for a bit. It's incomprehensible what Israel is doing. You know, I used to be more supportive of Israel years ago. I have a few Jewish friends and acquaintances, and while they are not religious and mostly political, I think some of them might have family in Israel. And I understand also their side. But it's just unclear and a bit crazy what's going on right now. First of all, the Hamas attack on October 7 has been called Israel's 9/11. That alone should have been a huge red flag, as 9/11 was not exactly what we were told. And in fact, lots of the initial stories were preposterous, such as terrorists flying undetected over a fence, paragliding with kites, which reminds us a bit of terrorists taking control of 4 planes with just box cutters. Then the ridiculous story of the babies, mercifully discredited. Some say that it was all planned, that it wasn't only an intelligence failure, that they just let Hamas in. But, well, Netanyahu's popularity is not that great right now in Israel. Most of the population see whatever happened in October 7 as a huge failure, and they are not so supportive of whatever he's planning to do now. 79% of Israelis want Netanyahu to resign, so it doesn't make much sense either to stage it. In the meantime, bombs and rockets keep falling over the Palestinians for no discernible reason. What will that do besides creating more anger and hate? Or perhaps they want to bait Iran into bombing one of the American ships and create a global war? Who knows, but nothing else makes much sense. No one except maybe the senile Biden is supporting this. Even Greta is siding with the Palestinians. And we shouldn't forget there are also many Palestinian Christians. Israel says that they are fighting against Muslim fanatics, but they hit a Baptist hospital and now a Greek Orthodox Christian church. I mean, what the hell is going on? Anyway, what to do with Gaza? The most obvious answer would be to just let those poor people out. Just let them be part of one same country with all people equal regardless of their ethnicity, language or religion. Isn't that what many Jews keep telling us? That North American and European countries should be more diverse and multicultural? That diversity is our strength? So what's the problem? And I don't mean it ironically. I think that historically, and except for the Zionist thing, Muslims and Jews tend to get along well, better than both get along with Christians. Their religion, their food, their language seems similar. So I don't see why it should be such a big deal to have a one-state solution with both people together. But perhaps there's too much hate now. Perhaps they couldn't live together without constant fights, even if they wanted it. Maybe, in that case, the two-state solution could be a possibility, although it seems much harder. It seems to me that no matter what anyone does, they will keep hating each other and attacking each other. But it's not looking good in the long term for Israel because perhaps the older generations who still remember World War II still support Israel. But the younger generations, not so much.
Hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.